before. But yeah, we watching another giant spider. But we
Spider-Man 10, Spider-Man X, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man X.
take three. We just saw.
So, Donkey Kong versus Godzilla.
It would have been better if you said Donkey Kong versus Reptar, but yeah. Yeah, we saw Godzilla times Kong, Godzilla X Kong, whatever.
The New Empire.
A New Empire? Did it have? I don't think it had a subtitle.
It's called The New Empire.
Did it?
Yep.
It said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
It does. It's right there. Okay, so
Fact check.
we fact checked ourselves live. There we go. First for us.
So does fly.
We have some thoughts maybe. Sam, what are your thoughts with this one?
I don't know.
So give them a chance to maybe fix their canisters, syrup, whatever it is. It's those automated machines now. It's not like it was back in the day. But as far as the movie goes, it was pretty good. Had a little bit more action than the previous movie that we just saw, the After or Frozen Empire of Ghostbusters. Ironically, this one just had a lot more action and a bigger duel scene too, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to know my thoughts without going into spoilers, it was enjoyable. It was better than the Godzilla versus Kong one. It felt like it had a better plot. But as far as the Monsterverse, it might be my fourth favorite. And then definitely not as good as -1, but it's hard to compare. Kind of going into -1 because it won for best, visual effects. I did think sometimes the visual effects in this one weren't that good. They felt a little rushed, especially we saw a trailer for Planet of the Apes before, and the apes looked much better in that film. And obviously we know -1 had a better, more realistic looking Godzilla, so I don't know. Matt, do you have any thoughts with that?
Well, yeah. I mean,
You got to remember too,
You
this
got-
has a much higher budget than
well,
-1.
and you had more like up close with Godzilla. In this movie, it seemed like Godzilla was always pictured from a greater distance. Very few times did you get close up of his face or his eyes and stuff like that. Where -1, you got quite a bit of close-ups with Godzilla. So, yeah, the whole face detail, everything like that, it just made it feel more real than this one. This one obviously felt more computer generated. Your CGI's like definitely didn't seem as like super realistic.
Sam, any thoughts on that aspect?
I mean, main focus of this one seemed more on Kong than it did on Godzilla. Godzilla was kind of prepping for what was to come because it kind of knew, or like it was being warned of what was coming from an ancient culture that obviously dealt with him before, so that could be the reason behind that.
Yeah, which it feels like there's some strange retcons in this movie, which we won't get to till spoilers, so don't worry. But there is
I mean, we're kind of spoiling things already.
not really. We haven't talked about anything that hasn't been in a trailer, so everything we've talked about so far has been in the trailer. Not -1, obviously that's not part of the Monsterverse, but if we're talking about, what is it? This is the 6th one, I think now.
Sounds right.
Yeah, this is the 6th one. I think it has some of the better acting. My favorite character would probably be the weird, like, Ace Ventura / Star-Lord character that they put in the movie. Sam's nodding.
I would agree.
I mean, he's even wearing the Hawaiian shirt like Ace Ventura, but then he also has, like, the music stuff like Star-Lord, so it's kind of a weird mix there. Somebody, we got some likes. There's some likes going on. Thank you, whoever did it. Matt, did you have a favorite character?
I think I'm gonna go with the one and only black guy in the movie. I liked him. I liked his personality.
Yeah, because he
got this whole save the world. I'm gonna expose everything, and then pulls it back in and goes, you know what? Yes, there's.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if he. I know he was in the last one, but I don't remember if he was in King of the Monsters.
I honestly don't think he was. I think we were
I
introduced
think
to
the
him
last
in
one,
the last
Godzilla
one.
vs. Kong.
Well,
I don't know. We're gonna have to go
he
back and
might have
rewatch.
been in King of the Monsters, because isn't the girl the one that found him? Like they went to his like little secret lair.
Yeah, I think that was Godzilla vs. Kong, because he was going around attacking places they didn't know why. It was because of the Mecha Godzilla. See, now we've figured it out. We almost had to fact check ourselves, but we didn't. We used process of elimination, and we worked it out.
There's somebody trying to photobomb here.
I mean, she did a couple times. Yeah. They did. She's watching.
It's almost better than crop dusting.
Right.
So, because we're gonna have to spoil it to get to the rest of the review. So we're gonna give you rating, recommendation. Sam.
I'll do a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really good. I would recommend it. It's definitely pretty entertaining. I definitely enjoyed it compared to the last one.
For like the last Godzilla movie or the last one that we reviewed?
Last one we reviewed.
So Ghostbusters. I just wanted to make sure we got that in.
Because the last Godzilla one was what, -1, I think.
So my rating, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 right now. It's early. Like I said, not my favorite, the Monsterverse.
And no shock with the ratings.
I've given good ratings. I try to give you guys my honest opinions. So yeah, 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's not better than 2014 or King of the Monsters or Skull Island. So it's better than one of them. Matt?
I'm going 8 out of 10 on this one. Again, I was looking for, like I said, it was more throughout the whole movie. Seeing the Planet of the Apes.
All right, we're back. But what's up? Yeah. So, like I said, if you don't want to be spoiled, we're gonna jump into spoilers now. But there's our rating recommendation. We all, I think, gave it a recommendation. My rating's low, but that's just comparing it to the others. Not as usual. I've given good ratings when the movies deserve it. We have 100 of these. People can go look and check, and they will find I've given good ratings. But if you guys do not want to be spoiled, click away. And that's going to jump into spoilers. So, like I said, spoiler warning. Jump out if you don't want to be spoiled. Sam, now that we're in spoilers, anything you want to bring into this?
I wish the fight between Godzilla and
Tiamat.
Thinking almost Dungeons and Dragons, but Tiamat was a little bit longer. Like that one was quick, but is like a top predator compared to like most of the Titans.
Like he's king of the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing was it
Mothra.
Finally show up again.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Yeah.
see Mothra.
After Ghidorah murdered Mothra in that one.
Mothra just has that whole peace vibe. Controlled Godzilla like that. Like Godzilla was on a rampage, like a
Gonna kill Kong once
It
again.
was like a lady on hormones looking for milk duds at a grocery store that's been picked through, type thing, and then Mothra came through and just. Godzilla was some. All right, let's go do this. Let's go take care of business. It was like the scene from the movie with Boston, Ben Affleck. was like, man, we're gonna go hurt some people. You can't ask
The
any
town.
questions. Yeah,
The town.
We're gonna go. That's what Monster did to Godzilla. We're gonna go hurt people. Let's just Godzilla. All right, let's go. So yeah, man, it was like a lot of movies rolled into one, and the Frozen Empire was in this movie too because all of a sudden, a beautiful sunny day at the beach, the ice froze over, and here comes these big bad monsters and snowstorms. So like, this took a lot of movies and rolled it into one. Planet of the Apes, Ghostbusters, Town, you name it. It was in this movie.
Godzilla 1998.
Yep.
It definitely seemed like there was some loose references to Godzilla with Matthew Broderick. Obviously,
one
Godzilla
guy.
in that one was made from the French. It was their testing. There's a scene in France, but then he also does his like leap into the water, much like the 1998.
Simply amazed by the amount of loss of life in the movie, but it's never shown. Like the buildings, like the sky just getting flattened. I don't know why it was sitting there. All of a sudden, I'm like, I wonder how many people were in that building, and just like boom.
Yeah.
The bridges when he was like going to Kong, he took out like I think 4 or 5. Like,
Yeah.
Throughout the whole movie, I think there was like 8 bridges taken out.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for this world, not only for the loss of life, but they got nowhere else to go like visit. I mean, Egypt was destroyed in this movie. Saw Vegas destroyed in 2014. All these big like places
Hawaii.
Hawaii got destroyed in 2014 as well. There was some other references to 2014. There was the poster hanging up in the room from the 2014 one, which kind of was the 2014's like Easter egg of the Mutos. So that was kind of neat to see come back. So yeah, it was weird. I was picking out all these like little hidden things. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing.
Right.
But then there was like references to like King Kong 1933, where Kong's fighting the serpent. Have you not seen 1933?
No, I watch more Godzilla than I do King Kong.
I mean, me too, but
Godzilla's out too. I haven't seen King Kong.
Actually, after one of Kong's things, so
Is that the one where he climbed the building, Empire State Building, or was that?
who knows?
yeah, no, that's 33 and 2005. The 1975 version, he climbs the tree.
The one that had the little blonde, it looked too much.
Yeah,
I think I've seen that one. It's just
I
so
do have a pretty like soft spot in my heart for the 33 version, because it was like one of those movies that got me into film. I remember watching it with my late Papu Joel, and so that was one of those like old classic films where I kind of got interested into filmmaking, I guess. But there is this scene in that one where he's wrestling like the plesiosaur or snake or whatever, and then I think it's 75 one where he climbs the trade centers, he fights a giant snake as well. So we kind of saw that reference with like that sea serpent in this film. And then same year as the original King Kong, they made Son of Kong, which we kind of see here. Almost a similar design as well with the, I don't even know what Mini Kong is what they kept calling him, but I don't know if he got a name.
I don't think he had a name either.
Oh.
Just like Baby Kong.
Baby Kong, yeah, he got lots of laughs. There was a lot of laughs, no clapping, really. Not like when we saw King of the Monsters. There was like active cheering, there was people clapping. And they also played a lot of the old themes. There's a lot of Guardian of the Galaxy vibes here where they're playing those like classic songs. They play Kiss at one point, which I enjoy. I enjoy listening to Kiss. They were my first concert, but it just didn't feel in place for the scene.
It's a great first concert.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Music was a little
Kiss,
out of
Aerosmith,
place in
Saliva.
parts. Music was definitely a little bit out of place in parts, but you know it kind of worked in some aspects.
I think again you got to do that for today's generation. You got to throw something in there that's not usual. It's out of content where you're like, what? Yeah. Soundtrack could have been better. There weren't like any original score. It seemed like either where you had something meant for the movie. To hype myself, I listened to the soundtrack of -1 today at the school, pumped it up through the loudspeakers. yeah, let's go Godzilla.
Right? Yeah,
But they didn't have this where you felt like that theme come in where you're like, oh yeah, here we go, Godzilla time.
yeah, and see, we kind of get the musical vibes in Skull Island, but they mix it better because it takes place during the Vietnam War, so we get a lot of that era song, but it just felt better, I guess, mixed together than this one did. Where this one felt more Suicide Squad. Oh, the first one. Not the one with John Cena, but the one with Jared Leto's Joker, where they just kind of threw on music to try to be Guardians, and it didn't fit.
Well, then we found the lost people of the hollowed earth. And what kind of threw me again, and this is just, my overthinking brain, is they spoke no language through,
Telepathy.
telepathy.
Telepathic
Yeah,
communications.
but yet they understood English. So does that mean they are an English tribe? Could they be any language? Because when the guy was talking about gravity, and she was like, yes, gravity.
They could probably perceive all languages. I mean, because they are, I don't know. It's a good question.
And the question that was brought up to me at one point, and it still has me thinking, and that kind of made me go, wait a minute, if they don't speak any language, how are they understanding what's being spoken to them? So at some point, were they English-speaking people? Did they, I don't know. But again, here I'm overthinking the movie, where it's like, I wonder.
I mean, so yeah, the Iwi tribe that was introduced in Skull Island, I don't know what year it came out, but they disappeared in Godzilla versus Kong. Now they're back. And at least we kind of got an explanation of why they disappeared, a storm, which is odd. Like, did they never have storms on Skull Island before? Like, I don't know. See, that's the problem when you watch these together. There's some plot holes that open up. And it's like, wait, so Mothra was their savior and not Kong? Like, I don't know. We'll have to maybe do a deep dive. I know we've done our Godzilla 2014 a little bit talk in our Godzilla bracket, but maybe we'll do some deep dives with these. Because even when you look at Monarch, the TV show, it opens up some weird plot holes. Did you like Shimu?
What?
The white Godzilla? The one that looked like it could be the...
Total opposite. The one
I
that
was
blows
like
ice.
so
Yeah.
confused.
Ice, baby.
No, I definitely did. I did. It was the one that was going to make Frozen Kingdom.
Yeah, and then, like, you felt bad. You kind of feel bad for Shimu because it's like doing what it does based on pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so I for sure thought they were going to kill it. But much like the last one and kind of some of these more recent blockbusters, there's no death in, like, the main, like, the good guys. They all survive.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been great, especially since this was an ice monster.
Should have had Rodan.
Or why not a guest appearance by Vanilla Ice, like in Ninja Turtles 2, Go Ninja, but like something like Go Ice Dragon, Go Ice Dragon, something like that,
Well,
I don't know.
How about
together.
what if they introduced the 1998 Godzilla into this film?
Right?
Or the animated cartoons, which was
Or
much better.
Whatever happened with the eggs that Godzilla laid in the 98 movie? We never... Because at the end, they showed the one egg that was...
Well, originally they were going to make Godzilla 2 where it hatched, it imprinted on Matthew Broderick's character, and then he kind of like shushed it away. It ends up going to Australia, and it fights a bee that... And so that 100%, 100%,
So they call the bee a feeding dog's name?
100%, yeah.
But wouldn't that would clash the title? I'd be like sitting there going, I'm expecting a dog and I got a bee.
Well, and then so obviously that didn't get greenlit. It was a massive failure. It made money, but not well received. The Matthew Broderick one, it actually made a toy line company go out of business because they lost so much money. But they did make the animated series, which kind of retconned some stuff. Godzilla obviously had powers in that one. But a lot of people say that's why in Final Wars we see the American Godzilla attacking Sydney, and then the Japanese Godzilla like immediately dispatch. Godzilla would beat the legendary one, but I know it might be in the
same though, because in the 90-day movie they showed Godzilla track over from Japan. He took out the Japanese.
I don't think
sushi
these
boat or
guys have
whatever.
seen Final Wars. I enjoy it. It's like a mashup of Star Wars, The Matrix, like every Godzilla movie, some kung fu, some space battles. It's an insane movie. It's like, what is this?
It's a movie that keeps going to rate high because it's
It's
different.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd rate it high. I'd rate it higher than this one.
And that's
Actually-
why you don't take his ratings as accurate.
Actually, I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen it, so we'll have to give you an updated rating on that.
Great restaurant, good food, good wings. It's a shame to hear what happened to their Arapahoe location, but I think they're getting ready to open it up soon again. If they haven't already, but great restaurant.
So, any other spoilery talk you want to talk about, Matt? Anything we didn't cover?
Surprised Andrew Garfield showed up at the end of the movie.
Right, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I mean, this is crazy. I didn't know they were doing this one.
Spider-Verse and Godzillaverse and
It's really
Monsterverse.
weird because in the comics, Godzilla just beat up Superman, so I don't know how they're going to make this work. Actually, that's not a lie. That did happen.
Yeah, no, like,
Superheroes have to hold on to everything to stay relevant, don't they?
well, Kong's got some new badass equipment too that's going to help him be stronger too. So
Oh, yeah. Slight reference to Mecha Kong. I think they kind of threw out there. It's. I wasn't a huge fan of Mecha Godzilla in the last one, so I don't know where we go from here because
what
They're
they
not-
said, they dropped hints at. Well, we had to have something to fight Mega Godzilla. So, and there might be more equipment for Kong than.
hey, maybe we'll finally get that unmade not Godzilla, Kong versus Orca that they never made. You know, that really weird Jaws ripoff featuring an orca.
Shamu?
No, they were. Yeah. If you guys want to know more about it, John LeMay actually wrote about it in his Kong
Kong's gonna
book,
go
so go check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where they go from this. There is no post-credit scene, so if you guys are sitting there, don't, unless you like watching
Unless
words.
somebody lied and we left before we fact checked that there was no post credits game. If there is, we lynch Keegan.
Yeah. If there is, you let us know, and we'll
There's
do a
not.
live lynching of Keegan.
You can't say that stuff online. You're gonna get us taken off. This is all sarcasm. YouTube don't, because I don't want to lose the entire channel. But yeah, that's our talk. If you guys want more from us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We will be doing a deep dive of Ghostbusters here soon, and because it's summer, it's light out later, we can start filming more. So one of our talks is going back to Cheeseman Park, so stay tuned for that part 2 of Poltergeist. Matt's excited, right, Matt? Poltergeist?
You know it, man. By the way, have you seen Go Poltergeist yet?
Nope.
Matt, he's walking away. He's done. He's gone. He's just gone. But also, we're getting close to our 100th episode, so we are going to be doing Ghostbusters, so stay tuned for that. We're quite excited. And hey, we're getting close to summer. There's a big event that we like to do. Sam, what is that big event?
Cowboys versus Indians. Aliens. Sorry, I said Indians. Aliens.
Okay, what do we really like to be doing?
We'll be in Lincoln for Roswell Festival. No, we'll be in Roswell for the UFO Festival. Most
Oh.
likely in Lincoln for a majority of the time.
We'll be in Lincoln probably the first day, because guess what? What do they have in Lincoln, New Mexico, Matt? For
Green chili cheeseburgers.
yeah. If you're ever in Lincoln, the windmill is great there. I know we're in Colorado right now, like Highlands Ranch, Centennial, Littleton, whatever they want to call this. Used to be Littleton, now I think it's like Highlands Ranch, Centennial. It's weird. But yeah, we will be going to New Mexico, so stay tuned. We might be going twice, so hey. But if you guys want, if there's any other films you'd like us to review, please tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like, give us a subscribe.
And switch that notification bell from personalized to all to be notified on all of our upcoming videos.
Yep, and Culz Reviews top, Culz Paranormal bottom. We'll see you guys next time.